There you go. I hope somebody, JW, I'm sure will hop on. He's cool. I had a buddy text me that it's coming down. So what we're doing is I'm gonna flip this around. Nancy's fishing a run here that we usually do real well in, but Devin says he's got a lot of work to do to his mud motor, so he's gonna get. I know he broke the damn shaft on that thing, sheared it off, and it's an older Go Devil, I think, and he built it, and he's got to rebuild the shaft. So anyway, so this water's been fluctuating a lot. I don't know how to go on and show you guys how I check this because it's actually pretty cool. Um, but anyhow, we're on the snake. That's upriver. I'm gonna flip this thing around where you can see what Nancy's doing, and I'll explain it. It again, it's I'm not gonna guarantee we're gonna catch anything today because this water's fluctuated. It went down a foot or so last night. It'll probably come back up because the water here is controlled pretty much by Palisades Reservoir. So that's the Henry's Fork. Those of you who fly fish have heard of the Henry's Fork. Well, that's above us about 110 miles, and then um, where we're fishing, what we're fishing here is where this run comes through. This is the main Snake River. Last night we were on a cut that came off the Snake, and it's slow. It's a little muddy. Uh, it's still pretty, but this run comes through across the river there. And as y'all can see, when it gets to here, it kind of drops off. It's shallow. We're sitting right on the edge of this gravel bar. And so what happens is those trout down there where camp's at, where those clump of trees where the tip of her rod is, right there is the cut that goes to camp. And then that's a good place to fish. But there's already been a lot of people. It's Saturday. So there used to be nobody down here. Like I'd come down here on the weekend and might see, I don't know, maybe 10 people float by. And now you see 20 people during the week. It's absolutely nuts how many people are on this river. And so, like, there's already been people fishing these spots this morning. So I don't know what they came in here and blew up. We have to run through the spot here when we run in here to park. So you kind of, usually what I'll do is run in here and we'll wait 10 or 15 minutes. Sometimes those trout will kick in, plus the smallmouth, when you run a boat through here, it stirs up the bottom and it kicks up crawdads and moves bait fish and fry around, and they'll come up and feed right behind the boat sometimes, but not always. And I don't, my back's having one of those days today. So, because I did too much, man. Thursday, I didn't want to do anything but get ready for this trip, and I ended up cutting concrete or asphalt in front of the house. And I hate to whine, but it sucked because now I'm sore. Hey, Brody, how are you doing this morning? Max, Max Sussy. Hey, bro, how are you doing? Y'all like and subscribe. We do a lot of stuff. We're trying to get Nancy a smallmouth or a trout here. And what I was explaining was she's fishing this run. It comes off and it's real shallow right there. And then it drops off into about 5 foot of water there, all along that bank to where that snag, that sweeper's hanging out there. Right there. It's deep. And we catch a lot of, I caught that 7 pound, 2 ounce smallmouth here last year. I catch a lot of fish here. But there's already been a bunch of people down here. Max says he believes me. I appreciate it because I'm not. I wouldn't lie, but it's a little muddy. I wish I knew how to go online and show y'all how I check the water level of this because it's actually a Max says I believe in you. We'll get it. We'll get it. Again, Wayne's coming out today. This trip wasn't really about fishing as much as it is about getting tree stands out. I shot that big buck last year right over there. Um, there's some big deer in here, whitetails. There's big muleys in here. There's moose all over the place. That's why I don't know if I can flip this around. Oh yeah, I can. See, I carry. Not because of worried about things, except for moose. There's a lot of cows down here with calves. Last, if you walk in on one of those, the cow usually just comes stomp your butt. And I wouldn't want to have to shoot her unless absolutely had to. But you usually pop a round off, they'll take off. But a guy last year during turkey season walked in on a cow with two calves and she tore his ass up. He ended up he shot the shotgun twice trying to, and you're not going to kill a moose with a shotgun with turkey shot. But anyway, he shot twice trying to get her off of it. He finally shot her and it hit her in the right side of her face and it actually blinded her in her right eye. And Fish and Game was going to come out and try and, when you catch a bass, we're going to. Hopefully, she's going to get one here because we just ran in here about 7 minutes ago, maybe. There was another boat that came down. There was people that have already fished this morning, so we'll see what happens here. But anyway, that guy walked in on that moose. She stomped his butt. He ends up shooting her. Fish and Game, who I used to work for here, usually when that happens, they'll come out and kill the moose. And I was hoping they didn't find her, and actually they did. Big back on Roblox. Hey, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Rocks and Christie's Fishing. Hey, how y'all? Pearlman, there's Glenn. You gotta start fishing, Glenn. I'm telling you. We're not doing great this morning because we just started. And like I say, we came out to fish just to see if Nancy could catch a truck. She haven't got to fish. So what we're doing is she's throwing down that riff. And if you throw out into the current over here, then you let the bait, if you have to, just free spool it, let the bait get down there. And those fish come up along that bank and they'll feed in this water off of stuff that's getting swept across this right here. So hopefully we'll catch a fish. But we're not going to stay on too long this morning. My buddy Wayne, my vet that I hunt with, is coming out today. And we've got a bunch of 2 tree stands to put in, 16 game cams. So we're probably not, we might fish tonight for a little bit, depending on how much we get done. But my bag's having one of those days. Good morning, living for life with Leo. Good morning, everyone. Shout out for Denver, Colorado. Hey, Denver. I used to be a police officer and a crop duster in Colorado. Lived in Monte Vista. So I've spent a lot of time in Colorado. And I apologize that you're in that mess, dude. It's a mess. So anyway, hopefully she can get a fish here. Or I'll give her the camera because I can throw it a little bit farther. Maybe I could get on one. But hey, how you doing, Jackson? Good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping in and saying hey. What's she saying?
I'm afraid I'm going to hook you.
Oh, I'll move back. You know what I need to do is I need to move that seat back here. My back's not in position to, you're going to have to help me up. Ah! Yeah, we have a bad back. I had cramps this morning and Nancy had to give me a shot. It's getting old sucks. But yeah, I'm just holding the camera here because we weren't going to fish this long. We just thought we'd come down here. We might move down and fish down there next to camp because I usually catch a brown down there. You might fish for 20, 30 minutes before you get one to come out. But the hole down there near camp, where that big pile of trees is right there, that's where you cut in to go to camp. There's a hole down there that's 15 foot deep. And those trout and those bass hang out in that cut. So I know it's kind of boring just to sit here and watch this. It's not like on the Lake Alexander where we're catching bass usually. But when you catch one in here, she's throwing a big bait because we're trying to just get a big brown trout. Her fish, wasn't your first fish out here, brown? That's the only fish you... I thought you caught more fish than that. My girlfriend's name is Nancy as well, living with Leo, with Life with Leo. Yeah, save us. Yeah, Denver, Colorado, man, it's terrible. And I don't talk politics on here. Y'all can get enough politics every place else. But, man, Colorado's actually, gorgeous state. Most of the states, conservative, normal people in the Front Range in Boulder is just running the state, and it's terrible. Man. Yeah, I'm anchored up. I don't have spot lock on this boat. You hear that, Nancy? Remember that trolling motor I wanted to get that had spot lock that I could just push the boat off? And we need one. They're $3,600. Problem is, I just scheduled a bear hunt in Minnesota that I could take you guys on. It's actually on a buddy's property. So the bad news is I won't be down here hunting deer all of September and October into November like I usually do. The good news is I'm leaving the 24th and going to Minnesota to go hunt with a buddy of mine who's our breeder and a very good friend. He's the one that has that